This is indeed a pleasure for me to be part of this handover ceremony. Obviously, as indicated in all of the presentations today, we spoke a little bit about where we started, what it took for us to get here, and what it will take for us to continue to develop and redevelop St. Martin in a sustainable way. As far as the NRPB is concerned, the projects that we are now undertaking, the new projects that we are busy with, are projects that are very much gain and focus on the redevelopment of this country. So we look forward to completing the task that we have been assigned to. We appreciate the work and the collaboration that we have with the different ministries and the different ministers, and we look forward to delivering on time and on budget for the people of St. Martin. So with that, I want to also congratulate and recognize the hard NRPB team that works for the institution, and the capacity that we've built thus far can sustain and develop St. Martin into a positive future. Thank you.
Firstly, let me add my congratulations to all the stakeholders, but most especially the residents of this Belvedere original project to just look and see the vast improvements that have been brought with the reconstruction of these buildings. Please give those residents the biggest round of applause as the beneficiaries of all the hard work. A lot has gone into it. Mr. Connor, as well as Giselle, has highlighted some of the highest points, but it takes government committing to what is a priority, and this has been a priority in terms of housing for the people of St. Martin. We saw what happened, we felt the pain, and of course, the length of time it took was also a pain for many of us. People were displaced. People had to live in different circumstances for this reconstruction to take place. The resilience, the response for the recovery and the redevelopment, as well as the need to sustain it in a proper manner with good corporate governance and proper management and oversight, was the goal of getting these projects done. Not just getting them done, but ensuring that they were done properly with all checks and balances in place and with all the safety safeguards as well being adhered to. Quality and improvement in reconstruction. What has happened now is that we've raised the bar, and now all projects moving forward have to meet that same standard. And I think that is something that we can definitely look forward to, because we remain in the hurricane belt and we don't want to be reconstructing with every hurricane that hits. So resilience and ensuring that we have indeed built back better and continue to do so with all our projects is something that will then raise the bar for St. Martin and ensure that our buildings and therefore homes and businesses of our people will be able to withstand the strongest storms. Lastly, I would like to address the response to the protection of the most vulnerable in our society. Housing remains a huge challenge, but at least for these 64 apartments, we know that 64 families will be able to be in a place where it is affordable, where they are in close proximity to most amenities, and where their services and their needs will continue to be met. I was very elated to see when our minister handed over keys a few weeks ago, and to see the looks on the faces, and to look around here this morning and see some of those seniors and other residents here this morning. This is all for you. And as St. Martin government, I am super proud that we continue to fight, because even as funds become more scarce and we are being told to reprioritize, the question then happens, do we chop off a finger or a toe, an arm or a leg? It is a very difficult time to make these types of decisions, but at least, thank God, we're able to see the reconstruction of these buildings, and hopefully we'll be able to see even more housing take place with the same collaboration of the NRPB with the trust fund and with all those stakeholders involved. We will of course need more funding, so we have to be creative, but with all hands on deck, the St. Martin Housing Development Foundation collaborating with government, the NRPB, and the expertise we've built there, we should be able to move forward to meet the needs of the people of St. Martin. Congratulations. Thank you to all the stakeholders. They've already highlighted Paul, but I'd like to add my congratulations and thanks to you. Thanks to the Dutch government for providing the funds that we are able to do this. And we will continue to seek more, more, yes, funds because our challenges have not ended with the finalization of this project. So we're very happy to be at this stage to finalize it and move on to many of the others that will be rolling out in the years to come. Once more, congratulations and continued collaborations moving forward.
I must say, it gives me great pride and pleasure to be here, finally to see the accomplishment of this great project. I have always been a proponent of home ownership. I've always mentioned that we need to own piece of our rock. I know that in this social project, this is the beginning stages. We also have persons that own their own homes here in Belvedere. I believe that this is just the beginning stages of what is yet to come. I've had quite a great improvement in our relationship with the Housing Foundation and our establishments of ways that we can move forward and work together because alone none of us can accomplish anything. Only together we can accomplish what we want to. Block 37 is next on our list. Although we don't hear it much, there's a lot of home improvement taking place on other projects as well. Yesterday I was driving around Belvedere and it was such a proud moment to see all the persons moving in all their boxes and different things. So this shows that once great minds collaborate and work together, great things can be done. I know that the staff within the ministry, Giselle touched it in a bit, talked about building back better. I must say that each and every storm, each and every hurdle we go through in life, we must improve. And this is definitely a testament to that because I saw all the different installations and also brought my staff. We paid attention to what was done and we see great improvement so that these things don't repeat themselves. I would like to thank the Dutch government for the trust fund, the steering committee, the NRPB, the Ministry of General Affairs, the Ministry of Romy, and all the stakeholders. And as the Prime Minister mentioned, the greatest stakeholder, which are the beneficiaries, you, the residents that live in this area and have to continue to live here, please spread the good news. We are pushing forward. More yet is yet to come. Great things are to come. So I congratulate you, the residents, above all. Thank you.